So today we're checking out the Runeborn demo, which is Balatro meets, or Luck Be a Landlord meets slots. This seems like a really cool game, and we're going to just jump into a default game. There are apparently books and familiars. I don't even know what those mean. I guess it's different starting conditions with trinkets and stuff like that. But we're just going to go with the completely default settings in this game. Now, the way that this game works is every single round you roll an entire shop. Oh, we've got Bib, the Lord of Shame, adds nullify auras to runes target spots after each cast. And I realize the audio is off, so let me go ahead and fix that. The way this game works is that you roll a bunch of these spells, a bunch of these runes on your board, and these runes each have a different quality, a different, value. For example, fire deals 14 damage, lightning 16, light 20, dark 10, etc. But the way that you deal damage is that you need these runes to create sets of 3 or more, actually sets of 1 or more. Even one rune can deal damage. But the bigger the set, the more, I believe, it multiplies, I'm pretty sure. And then there's also like the damage plus multi effect with chip jewels. So, like this chip jewel trinket gives both damage and multi every single time that we cast a runic spell, I guess is the way to say it. And so if we have, for example, 3 of these fire runes selected, we can now meditate and we reroll every single rune that is not held. So that these 3 runes are held right now. So we're just going to meditate. And there we go. We've got a set of 5. So this attack is going to be really strong. And I'm actually going to freeze this set of runes as well. Hoping to get another blue one to appear here or here. We're going to go ahead and cast that. We didn't get that, but that does a ton of damage. We already dealt 3,600 damage, and this slime is dead. Absolutely blasted. And that is basically how the game works. It starts out pretty easy. I have tried to play through this game, and just like Balatro, it also has, economy and money. I don't know if there seems to be an interest mechanic as well. So we gain a lot of money back there. And now we can get trinkets. Trinkets. Aha. Step right up, friend. Don't touch that. Oh, wait. Yes, touch it. You never know what will happen. So we can already buy ourselves some trinkets. We have 14 gold. Grow by 4 damage with every cast. That is incredibly good to get this early. So this just gives a default amount of damage, but every single time you cast it, it gets stronger. I'm just going to buy that immediately because that's going to get incredibly strong later on. 15 damage and plus multi when ice runes are triggered. So this is if we wanted to go the ice route. Plus 2 to 5 damage to matches of 5. Plus 150 damage to matches of 4 or more. I don't have a way of guaranteeing either of these effects, so we're not going to go for those. And I like us being at 10 gold. Obviously, the maximum amount of gold we could gain from interest is 25 or like 5 per turn, I believe. I think that's what that says. But yeah, we're gonna keep that in mind. Now, one cool mechanic that this game does that other games of this type don't do typically is this shows you. It always gives you 3 options, or mostly. I think it doesn't give you an option for bosses, but you don't know what the creatures do. So, for example, this pincer I've never fought before, so I don't know what it does. These 2 I fought, and so I know that Slime has no ability, that Siren has wild runes only match with other wild runes. What are wild runes? We haven't seen those yet, so I can't explain what they do yet. But the other thing is that they also tell you what you can get. So I could go to the scroll shop in the Ancient Archive. I believe the scroll shop is kind of like the tarot cards in Balatro. I go to the Mountains by R&T, which I have no idea what that does, or I guess it's just a shop, the general shop. I'm going to go ahead and go as much as I like. Well, you know what? I just realized that we get more rewards. We get more gold for going to the higher difficulty. So based on the fact that we have... Now let's play it safe. Because we have slow scaling, I'm going to go with just the slime. We just get a standard ability. We just fight a standard combat. I think that seems like the safest play here. Now, we don't have any wild runes for me to show you what I'm talking about here. I will hold these 200 reroll. Okay, this seems a little bit better. Now, as you can see, the meditations that we've spent haven't come back yet. They come back later on. They come back, I think, every 3 fights or so. So it's kind of hard to... You kind of want to, you know, reset state after 2 more fights. There you go. That's how often the meditations come back. So we want to be a little bit sparing with them. Ah, there we go. That's a wild rune. So this rune counts as any single rune for any set of spells that you cast. Now you might wonder, what does that matter, right? Like, why do we care? The reason you care about wilds is that not only does it allow you to complete the single row that you would normally have, but if, for example, this dark rune was a wild rune instead, what you'll notice is that we actually cast 5 different spells each turn, and they're done in this order. So first, this straight line gets cast, and in this case, it always casts from left to right. So in this case, we have 2 runes, but if these 2 happen to be red, then we would cast 5 of them, right? 5 runes for max power. Then this middle row gets casted. Then this bottom row gets casted. And then we get these diagonal Vs that also get casted. So as I was saying, if this dark rune was a wild, it could really trickle and do a lot of really powerful combos. I'm going to go ahead and just cast this, I think, because I'm worried of eating up too many meditations. And I'm realizing we do also want to cast a lot of damage a lot of times just to be able to make our Dwarven Fire Wand more powerful. So I really don't mind casting a lot. 2,000 total damage. We have 4 more casts this combat, so I'm just going to keep casting, actually. As you can see, whenever you cast, you reroll again. So you always want to hold a couple of runes. The problem is you're only allowed to hold up to 8 different runes. But you know what? Let's hold these black ones as well. That was quite weak, but again, we're not worried because we have so many casts still. And we want to keep casting to improve the Fire Wine. Man, I don't care about it. I guess I'll just hold those 2. Now, the reason the screen is flashing red is because we're running out of casts, but it's actually not a problem because we know we're going to defeat him eventually. And we got lucky with the wild, so that's really not a big problem for us. All right, we get some gold back. We've got some nice interest for ourselves. And here we are at the Mountain's Bounty. All matches can as 1 higher, maximum of 5. That just seems great. Adds multi equal to the damage of the lowest rune triggered. That also seems pretty good. Pick 1 of 3 runes, pick 1 of 3 scrolls. So the reason it says pick 1 of 3 runes is because you can actually upgrade your rune book. If I can remember where that is. Inventory. Yeah, there you go. Each single row in this book has a specific number of runes. And you can always add or remove runes to a specific column. So, for example, what I might want to do is I might want to add a bunch of wilds on the 2nd and 4th column so that I can get those diagonals proccing a lot, you know? But I think right now I just want to make matches more powerful. And do I want to try to play for... I think I want to try to play for interest, so I'm just going to not purchase anything else. Okay, now we have an elite encounter, and either our HP is greatly increased, so either we're fighting a 14k character with average rewards, but we get a trinket choice, or we cannot use meditations at all, which really hurts, actually. For 7,000... I think I'm going to go for the extra health, because I think using meditations is kind of important. We have 6 saved up. Flesh smolders, rage festers. Okay. Well, we're instantly going to freeze both of these wilds. That seems way too good. We love that. We love to see that. I like this light one, actually, because the light... Here's the thing. This combos... Oh, wait. I really like this bottom row. I might want to save these 2. No, I think that's too risky. I'm going to go ahead and meditate here because I think we can really try to get a 5 times combo. Light is the most powerful rune. Even wilds are weaker. They only deal 50 damage, whereas light does 20. So And with our trinket, to make matches stronger, this is already a 4. So if we can get a white here or something like that, this could be really powerful. There it is. So we've got an incredible combo there, and we've even got a really good combo with these green ones, brother. That's pretty good. I might even save... Oh, I'm out of holding runes. That's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and cast that and hope for a green. Didn't get the green, unfortunately, but that's okay. This bottom row alone does half his health and damage, and we've got 4 more casts to go. We are perfectly comfortable here. We can play the slow farm our fire wine a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just freeze these and cast again. If it happens... Oh! Okay, that's pretty good. If it happens that I kill him, I kill him. Yeah, you see, I basically threw that round and I still dealt a quarter of his health and damage. I think we're comfortable here to just try to cast as infrequently as possible. Yep, there it is. Here's the thing, every single time, because of this trinket that we bought, the seed pack, every single time that we cast, it counts as minimum of 2 combos. So we're really happy about that. We get 10 coins this round. We're already at our max 4 interest. So let's try to keep this. We could choose any rune to add to our inventory. Wealth or +3 coins when this rune is triggered. +4 multi on a light rune is insane. So let's go and take that. And I'm going to go ahead and put it, I think, on the first row. Because I want it to trigger as frequently as possible. There it is. So now, if we go to our rune book, you can see that we have 4 white runes in this shop, in this book. And let's get these trinkets. Grow by 0.1 multi for every trinket slot. Grow. Does that mean at the start of each round, or... Yeah, this says what... By 5 damage with every cast. But it doesn't say... This doesn't say by what it grows. Permanently increase in strength for the run. When, though? No longer gain coins when selling trinkets. Ew. When a rune is destroyed, a dark rune is added to the column. That seems terrible. Times 2 multi when casting against an enemy with less than 50% health. Interesting. 16 multi for matches. Wait, this is just times 2 multi. I'm sorry. That's incredible. Once they get low. 60 multi for matches of 4 or more. I really like this times 2 multi, man. This seems good. I just don't understand when it's useful. And I kind of want to get it, but I'm worried that it's not going to grow that much. Grow by 0.1 multi, so that could become a times 2 multi in 10 turns. Let's buy that. I'm trying to think if I can sell something here, but I think I need a way to add multi in the first place. Next level. Can I sell this? I can always sell this, but it's now worth 0, where it was worth 1 before, which doesn't really matter to us. All runes damage is decreased. Disable spell lines 4 and 5. So this spider blocks the diagonals. The effects of the diagonals, which isn't terrible. But I really want to figure out how to get this multi to proc. So let's just go low, because I think we need to grow a lot of our abilities. All rune damage is increased. Okay, that's nice. Actually, maybe that screws us over, because I'm trying to figure out how to get this to work. So let's just cast. See, that didn't grow. Why did it not grow? Grow by 0.1 multi. For every trinket sold. Oh, whenever I sell the trinket. Ah, I see. So I need to buy trinkets to make that work. I mean, let's just keep casting, brother. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens here. I understand now. We need to get random trinkets, basically, is what we're looking for. We're just going to keep casting, keep growing. This fire wine, it just keeps getting stronger. We're down to 1 cast, but I don't think we can or 2 casts, actually. Yeah, we can't lose this at all. Now, what gives multi? Do we get more multi from... No, so I don't see a way to gain multi as just having multiple. I thought... Here's the thing. I was thinking that maybe by having multiple... what's it called? Runes trigger together, like 3 runes, that gives you multi. But it doesn't seem like it does. It seems like you need to find multi raw from the comment. Although it says spellline 1, 2 of a kind. 115 times 11. I only have +4. So I think there is an effect for multiple lines still. It would still be nice to get some kind of multi on its own. +10 multi for matches of 3 or more. See, that's pretty doable. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sell this to increase this trinket. And I'm going to buy this to replace it. Because that 10 multi, we could do 3 or more pretty frequently. So that's pretty good. +1 coin for every match that contains a light rune. Seems like a nice way to gain coins, but I don't want to buy anything right now for it. It might be worth it. Let's do it. We can always sell it. Mimic. Well, now I know of a way to farm gold. All runes damage decreased. Disable spell lines 4 or 5. Don't want the ancient archive. I'm just gonna go for the mimic. Let's see what he does. Conjure an uncommon trinket at the start of the fight. I don't have a spot for that. So that's a shame. Did I just get screwed for that? Okay, well. This contains a light rune, so that'll make us some gold. Let's freeze the wilds. Meditate once. We'll just cast that. That is unfortunate. But we've yeah, we've got some nice coins that we're farming here. We're not doing damage, but we're doing a lot of nice coin farming. So we're happy with that, I guess. Freeze the light rune and meditate. Freeze the light rune and the wilds and cast. Wow, that is terrible. We're farming gold. We're not doing enough damage to him. Bit worrying. A little bit worrying. We need matches of 3 or more. That's the big thing. And yeah, okay, let's start thinking about matches of 3 or more. Right. Let's meditate. It's oof, I don't like this at all. No, I don't need the white there. I don't think I'm gonna get 3 whites here, especially because I've blocked it off here. We'll do that. We're down to 2 health, which is a bit of a problem. Farming a ton of gold, which I wish was a good thing. I actually don't know why I froze this blue one. That was a misplay on my part. And now we are potentially losing the game here. Let's go ahead and sell this to give ourselves a little bit more mold because we're in a lot of trouble. We're going to freeze all of these green runes. I think that as long as we don't lose, this trinket gave us its money's worth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is rough. Please give me green on the bottom left. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're in so much... Even if we kill this guy, we're not going to have any meditations left. Okay. Right. So, okay, that wild is... Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, that might have just saved us. I think I just have to hope that this cast is enough. I think this should be enough. Okay, let's see. That's a 5. So it deals a ton of damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was scary, but we lucked out there. That was very conveniently placed runes there. And we reset our health up, and we go to the shop. We get a nice amount of interest. Swap 2 runes. Is that a trinket? No, that's a scroll. Firing 15 damage and +3 multi. I just don't want to spend 5 gold right now. Well, no, I think it's worth it to increase this. Let's just... let's just increase the fire. Oh, wait, this gives us +10 multi on its own. You know what? I'm going to need that. Let's keep that in front of us. So this is just a better version of the Crystal Legion, because Crystal Lemon gives 10 multi, but this gives 10 multi due to the topaz that's attached to it on the bottom right. And it gives 15 damage multi with fire runes. So we either can't use meditations, which we don't have a lot of, or Verpos, which I don't know what she does. I'm going to go ahead with the can't use meditations because I already can't use them. And I'm worried the other one is going to screw me. Fear never ends. It just wraps tighter and tighter and tighter. All right, so we don't have any of our 3 meditations. So we're going to go ahead and pick as many sets as we can get. So like these greens, and just cast away. Now this is a set of 3. So it does get the bonus molt. And we do a good amount of damage, actually. Whoa, that's half health already. We're perfectly happy here. Alright, GG. We've killed this creature. That alone is going to kill it. Getting 2 wild runes like that is incredible. Massive damage. We love to see it. Alright. Onwards we go. 12 coins get collected. And an elite reward. None of this seems that good. Necromantic Amulet, 25% chance to destroy this rune. Well, or just 1.5 molt. I guess this gives so many, but this is a light rune. And we like light runes, don't we? Because it's, but this is so many effects. No, I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to make it kind of hard to proc. I think I'm going to put it like, where do I want it? Where do I not care about getting greens? I guess here? Sure. 25 multi for matches of 5, never happening. 50 damage for matches of 2 or more. That is kind of useless at this point. We want more multi, really. These are trinkets, though, so the cheapest trinkets we should be buying and selling, technically. 50 damage decreases by 20 damage after casting, resets after each enemy. 100 damage to matches of 3 or more. Well, let's sell this. Let's just go down to 25 gold total. So we're already at 1.5 molt there. Pretty happy about that. Should I do plus 100 damage? I kind of miscounted there, but that's fine. Yeah, let's just do 100 damage. Snapper nobility minus 2 holds. You know what? I'm not holding that frequently, so I'm going to go for the maximum reward here. I'd never hold 8 runes, right? So we don't care about having 6 runes held total. This is already a very nice start. Do we want to meditate? I think we just want to cast a bunch just to see how much damage we can do. Because we want to worry about, like, casting. Oh my god, we've already killed this guy. Oh no, we rolled too high. No. No, I need to cast more. Okay, we did too much there. I should have sold the stone banana, maybe. That's crazy. I guess cast remaining give us more gold, though, to spend. So, okay, these are just... Oh, man, these are just scrolls. 33% chance to add a random gem to a random trinket without one. You know what? Let's do that. And immediately use it. Failed. Okay, cool. Move a rune to the leftmost column, moving each rune in its way. No, I don't care about that. I don't really want to add runes. I want to find more trinkets. Rune Smasher. Minus 2 holds. Again, we don't care. We're going to take that every time. Rune Smasher lets you destroy runes, so you could remove, like, these black ones, which aren't that good. The dark runes. I'm just going to, again, I just want to keep... Although he has a lot of health, actually. He has 64,000 health. I kind of just want to push my luck here. Yeah, we've already done half his health and damage. We're comfortably playing this game out, so we should be farming it as much as possible. I kind of want to do that. It's a bit greedy, but we're gonna do it anyway. We like multiple casts. Because again, we get the same number of casts every single combat, right? We always get 5 casts, so we can be greedy if we want to. Especially when we're farming more and more damage on the Dwarven Firewine. Which is giving us 84 damage each time. Yeah, there we go. We win again. We have to keep trying to minimize our damage, essentially, early on. We got tons of gold. We got 45 gold, which is really good. Let's see. What should we smash? Every time that we smash, the first smash is free, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. I think we should destroy some of these dark runes. And you can see the cost goes up. So now it costs 6 to destroy a rune. And the next time it costs 9. I'm going to stop there because I don't want it to get more expensive. And we're fighting the Lord of Shame. Oh man, he looks sad. Why does he look like that? Bib Lord of Shame. This is why you can't wear bibs. +1 trinket slot. Wow. That's really good. The Mountain's Bounty. Okay. Adds nullify auras to runes. Okay. Me drip with shame and a few other things. Oh god, that's horrible. Adds nullify aura, to these runes, which negates the effect of the amulet on this rune. Well, it's a good thing that the only amulet is here, and these don't have any amulets. But I believe the auras are permanent effects, which means they'll never be able to get amulets, which is kind of annoying. So let's go ahead and hold these two. He has 132 health, which is kind of a lot. Do we want to meditate a couple of times? Let's meditate because I'm a bit worried about... Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to uncheck these two. Oh, wait, that's a stack of 5. Oh, beautiful. All right, yeah, let's just cash in on that. That should be a lot of damage. That did not feel like a lot of damage. Okay, that's a problem. That's scary. Nullify aura. Negates effect of the amulet on this rune. So this rune now forever has the nullify aura. That's kind of annoying. Let's meditate. That is a terrible start. Let's meditate. Okay, now we like that. I think we can do a good amount of damage here. So let's go ahead and cast. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's not a lot, but it's enough to keep us afloat. We need to kind of do that every single time, basically. Oh, I hate all of this. Do we just reroll the whole... I mean, these 2 blue ones could be good. Plus this one. Plus this one. Because we could try to hit blues here and here. Meditate. I have to meditate for that. Even though that makes... Oh, no, I have to meditate for this, actually. Do we let go of the blues? But the blues have a straight line. Okay, this is... But this straight line blocks this. It blocks the red, so I can't do that either. And this blocks the green line. Okay, let's just do the blues. Oh, that's risky. I hate this. Just cast. Okay, that wild is good. That wild is really good. That was a good round. That was a really good round. For the amount of meditations that we did. Okay. This I like. Do we have any other diagonals or anything? No, let's just meditate here. Ooh. Oh, I don't... Oh, this is already nullified, so it doesn't matter. Anything that gets placed here will have at least 3. We could try to roll for black, but I don't think that's worth it. Let's just cast. If this is black, I'll be sad. Okay, it's green. That counts as a 4. That deals a lot of damage. That counts as a 4. Yeah. Okay. Anything we do now, we win. So we're good. And we have 2 meditations anyway. Oh, beautiful. And the ones... You know what? I'm actually going to hold these ones because that means the black ones get targeted by the Nullify Aura, which we don't care about at all. So let's go ahead and cast this. This should be able to defeat no matter what. Yep. That is the enemy dead, I believe. I hope. Yeah, negative 18,000. Perfect. We're alive, boys. We're doing well. $11 gold. Alright, I like the +1 trinket slot a lot. It's a really good reward. Mask of Two Faces. Cast deal no damage when in the topmost trinket slot. Casts deal no damage when in the topmost trinket slot. 1.5 multi when in the bottommost trinket slot. Why would I want to cast to deal no damage? That's very confusing, but it's just 1.5 mult. That seems really good. All plus damage and plus multi bonuses are increased by 100% when applied to a fire rune or fire rune match. We could do a crazy combo here. Explosive powder. 1.5 multi when held ice runes are triggered. I mean, this just seems good. Oh, I only get one of them. Crap. 1.5 multi when in the bottommost trinket slot. Why would it does it move? Why would I care? Adds Celestial Amulets to runes, so bonus multi. Increases by 0.2 multi when a fire rune is meditated away. Resets after casting. Well, that doesn't seem good. Let's add Celestial Amulets to 2 runes. Just add some multi. Maybe we want it on fire runes? Sure. Give those some multi back to shop. And let's buy a scroll. Morph a rune into a wild rune. Add... Oh, I mean, that's incredibly good. I'm absolutely going to buy that. There's the... I'm just going to stop reading there. Use... Where do we want wild runes? I think early on we want wild runes. We'll just make this yellow one a wild one. You could use it during combat, which is probably the smart move. Swap 2 runes, 0% chance to add a random jet to a random trinket. Gain coins equal to the total sell value of all trinkets, maximum 30. Total trinket value 15. Oh, yeah, I'll take 15 gold. Thank you. Let's restock. I mean, we might as well. Plus 18 multi, plus 2 multi for every trinket you have. Alright, so we sell this. Give ourselves more multi. At 20 multi when no meditations remain. Cocaine. Is that supposed to be a cool carnage joke? Plus 18 multi. Let's restock again. Swap 2 runes. Plus 0 multi. Grow by 0.5 multi every time a rune grows its base damage. How do we get runes to grow? I could get trinkets to grow. Alright, let's keep going. Naxx's Devourer of Hope adds ethereal amulets to runes on target spots after each cast. Okay. All rune damage is increased. Conjure a scroll at the start of the fight. Disable spell lines 4 or 5. 214 health is a lot. I think I like both. Ancient Archive versus Mountains. I think Mountains Bounty I like more because it gives me trinkets. So let's go with all rune damage increase. We're definitely just going to go ahead and cast that. Beautiful. It's a great amount of damage. Very nice. 90,000 damage on the first cast. Oh, well, this is also going to be a great one. We'll also take that green one there, I think. There we go. Okay, well, we've got a guaranteed win here. Couldn't even throw that if I wanted to. I got an achievement there, but I couldn't read it. Couldn't even throw this if I wanted to be honest with you. God, that was a lot of reds. We love to see that. Especially because we get that buff. We did way more damage than we needed to. 100 multi is pretty great. 15 damage plus 3. Okay, so wait, what do we have here? We have 18 multi just from this. This gives us 13 multi when fire is triggered. I think it's time to get rid of the fire ring, honestly. It's not doing as much work as we want it to. Tidy Dye keeps doing great. Yeah, this is worth... This costs 2. I think we just buy this to sell. Scroll of the Ram. Move a rune to the leftmost column. Moving each rune... No, we don't care. 1 of 5 forbidden scrolls. Let's try that. What does this do? Destroy rune at 3 at random to add 3 wild runes with amulets to the column inventory. Well, I love wild runes. Destroy 5 runes. What does my current rune book look like? Pretty good. Draw about 1 random trinket to create a copy of it. Absolutely not. Unless we just make the tidy dye, but I'm really... No, I think it's a throw to get rid of some of these, like the Dwarven Wine. Permanently reduce holds by 2 to add an amethyst to a trinket, which gives us +1 trinket slot. Do we want a permanent trinket slot with less holds? I don't care about less holds, I don't think. But adding more wild runes just seems so good. With amulets. Yeah, the amulets really make it for me. 3 wild runes at the end of the row seems pretty great. Let's do some more scrolls. Add gold amulets up to 2 runes, which gives more money. Add divine amulets, 20% chance to add 20 more up to 2 runes into the next element. So this is a mechanic I didn't talk about, but you can make runes level up. So for example, we have a benefit that buffs light runes. So what we could do is we could use it on these 2. And this will upgrade them from green from earth to light. So now we have more light runes than we have earth runes in our box. Let's reroll 3 free restocks when you enter a shop. 1.5 multi for matches of 2 or more. I need a base multi somehow. Sell that. Buy this. Does this give us restocks right now? It does not. That's kind of annoying. Alright, well, let's keep this, though. But we might come back to Mountains Bounty, I think. -2 holds. We don't mind -2 holds. Scrit. He has the same amount of health. He just gives us a debuff of 2 holds, and I don't care about the -2 holds. Now we know we have more white runes in this back row. So I think we try to keep these. Let's just cast for now. Oh my god, that combo of 5 light runes is insane. Jeez, 29,000 damage. 72 in 1 hit. Still not a lot, actually. That's kind of scary. Okay, here we've got 4 of them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cast this immediately. And there's 5 of them. Again, a great amount of damage. Half health already. Okay, we're ahead of the curve now, which is pretty good. Oh my god, what is this? What is the RNG of this, bro? This is insane. How am I pulling this off? We always cast this as it is. That deals so much unnecessary damage, it's crazy. Wow. Alright. Well, we have 2 more casts, so we're kind of happy with this. This one's a bit more complicated. I don't know what the play here is. I guess hold these 2 and those 2. Meditate. Oh, man, I should have saved that dark rune. Meditate again? Okay, yep. See, that's good. I think that wins us the round. Let's... Oh, crap, I'm out of holds. Does this white one do anything? No, it doesn't. So let's go ahead and save that, because if we can try to get... Wait, no, that doesn't help us either. Yeah, let's just save this light rune. Just gives us a little bit more damage. Oh, there we go. That's another 5 stack. That's crazy. A lot of these wild runes are kind of great. They're not as good as light runes because they only deal 15 damage instead of 20, but like that's still pretty damn good. 13 coins for me. We've got +4 holds. We get 4 free restocks here. Add a new random effect to this trinket when an elite boss is defeated. What? That seems fun, but it's too late now, I think. Pick 1 of 5 scrolls, pick 1 of 3 scrolls. Let's get a scroll. Double your coins, maximum of 20. Insta-buy. Let's now pick 1 of 5 scrolls, because now that we know that that's a choice. Yeah, let's just do that. Give ourselves more gold. 63 gold now. 4 holds we don't care about. Let's restock for free. 2 meditations after the cast with a match of 3 or more. 20 damage when held runes are triggered. 20 damage when held runes are triggered. Can I sell this and still keep my restock? I can. Great. So let's buy this. And I'm going to drop that. Because I really just want to buy a bunch of trinkets and sell them. +1 multi for every visible room that does not have an amulet. That's incredible. +50 multi defeats... No. I'll buy this and sell it. I'll buy this and potentially keep it. 50 damage +3 multi. 50 damage with dark runes. Okay. I hate both of these, but I also can't get rid of any of these. This also gives me +1 meditation, which is really good. That's too good. That's too good. +3, +18 multi is too good. I guess the +1 multi for every visible visible rune does not have an amulet. So that's like +15. Because my rune book doesn't have a lot of runes on it. A lot of amulets on it. Like it's pretty blank. So on a 5x3 grid, that could be as much as +15. So it's not as good as the odd bauble, but it gives an extra meditation. No, you know what? Screw it. We just gotta max out. We just keep getting more and more and more and more loyalty here, so we're just gonna keep doing that. Even more. Add 3 or more. After 3 or more enemies are defeated, sell this to make a copy of a random trinket, including its gem. Wow. I don't think I can possibly sit on a Fabergé egg. I don't think I could possibly sit on a trinket for 3 enemies and not lose the game, though. No, I'm just gonna restock. Turn a random gem to a random trinket with that one. Definitely buy this and use it. Failed. Conjure an uncommon trinket. Trinket rarity increases when more fire runes are visible. 4 fire runes currently visible. Rerolls are all visible. Yeah, let's buy this. This could be an interesting mechanic. Mountain's Bounty, a Rune Smasher. I'm gonna go ahead with Brontis. He destroys a rune after each cast. Ouch. That's terrifying. That can screw us over. Oh no, that's a lot of white ones too. Right. Let's just go ahead and... Well, let's meditate and try to deal a bunch of damage to him early. Go ahead and cast. Oh, it tells you which one it destroys, so it destroys that one. Okay, we don't mind that. We don't mind destroying the blue one. We'll try to get a bunch of fire runes if we can. This could actually help us. Ooh, I don't like that white one getting destroyed, though. I hate this very much. We definitely need to meditate that away. Yep, let's hold that there. And I like the fire runes I'm seeing. Maybe we go for the fire rune play here. Meditate. Surely that gives me a rare. Okay, that gives me a rare. Let's do it. What is that? Lightning and earth count as both. Lightning and earth count as both. I don't like that being there. Matches with earth, matches with lightning. So this is a great row, but I don't want to kill a wild. Meditate again. I'm doing a lot here, but that's fine. Oh my god, there are so many things I want to hold here. This is painful. This is just too good not to do. And we gotta... Oh my god, I wish this was a cast. This combos. Because lightning and earth are the same thing now. And the wilds here are the same thing as well. Okay, I'll take that. It's still pretty good. That combo, I love this. Lightning rare, lightning rod. That is so good. 137 damage that round. That's a really bad place to kill a trinket. I don't even think this is a boss. Just cast. I should have cast it last round, I think. Oh no, there goes a fucking wild. That's really bad. I didn't get anything I needed. Ow. Goodbye, wild. It was nice knowing you. I'm just gonna cast. I don't know how many. When does this reset? Resets to 8 after this fight. Oh, okay. No, we should reroll then. Yeah, let's kill the fire one because I don't care about fire ones. Let's just try to kill him this cast and then just cry if we don't. Okay. I think that does it. I think this is enough. Beautiful. I was getting a little bit sketchy there, but I'm fine. Beautiful. Beautiful amount of money. Plus 20 base damage, gold, plus 1 gold. Lightning runes and earth runes are more worth it right now, but just getting more money. We have a lot of... We're missing a white rune here, so let's just add a white rune here. When you run out of casts, gain plus 2 casts and evolve into Torch of Phoenix form. Destroys the trinket to create a new one with the same gem. But I don't know what the Torch of Phoenix form is. Pick one of 3 trinkets. What do I sell here? I don't know what to sell anymore. This lightning rod is so fun. I want to keep it. I need the multi. I have the multi here. I have the multi here. So I need... Oh, wait. This needs to be at the bottom, right? I forgot about that. What is it? Okay, it still appears at the top. Got it. Lightning and earth count as both. I think the problem with this thing is that it can screw us if it's not at the bottommost. And I'm sure that there's a thing that randomizes your trinkets. So maybe we want to sell it just based on that. Pick one of 3 trinkets. Let's just do this. Plus 6 multi for matches of 2 or more. Plus 3 coins when a rune is destroyed. Plus 0 multi grow by 4 multi when a rune is just destroyed. Well, that's all bad. We just need to keep cycling these, and these are too good to sell right now, so I think we're just going to get rid of the Mask of the Two Faces, just because I'm worried about its value. I'm going to take this and just sell it. Runes grow +5 base after being triggered. That's too late to buy that, so I'm going to sell it. And I'm going to restock. Swap to runes. Add the damage of runes from the bottom row to the runes above them. I'm going to buy that and sell that. Restock. Oh, I'm running out of money here. 50 damage. Oh, when earth runes are triggered. Perfect. We already have that. We already have an earth combo here. So I'll definitely do that. Next level. All rune damage is decreased. All the rune damage is increased. -2 holds. I like -2 holds a lot, and he gives us trinkets. So, yep. I don't care about the 2 holds being lost. I really don't. I really don't want to be holding anyway. Especially not against early enemies, because we get our meditations back after a bunch of rerolls. So, let's just save the earth rune. And cast, right? Pretty nice. Well, I say pretty nice. It's not very good, but we'll still take it. We dealt about a fifth of his... A little bit under a fifth with nothing on the board. We shall... As much as I like the 2 reds, earth runes are just so much more powerful right now. Again, we're not doing much, but that's okay. We're at near half health. That's all we need to do. And we can always luck out and get a crazy combo. Okay, now we might need to use a reroll because this is pretty terrible. Let's meditate these away. Okay, that was way better. We'll go ahead and do... Save these 6, I think, and just cast. We unfortunately didn't get a green or a yellow at the bottom, which is a shame. Because we have so many. And I do realize that I turned a couple of my green ones into white runes. Light runes, which is kind of bad. Because now I want green runes more than I want white runes. But whatever. You do with what you get. This is bad. This is quite bad. Guess I'll save these 2 as well. Take those. The wild rune at the end does nothing for me. Try to get some good combos. We're about to run out of casts, unfortunately. But maybe this does a nice amount of damage and we get lucky in the last run. Okay, that was good. Yeah, that was a good amount of damage. So we just really need a combo of 3 and 2. That is a combo of 2 and 2. Is that enough? Save that rune as well. Yeah, let's cast it. I think that's enough. Oh, I think that wild may have just saved us. No, we had enough. We're negative 58,000. We're comfortable there. Nice. Maximum gold. Only use up 2 meditations. That's perfect. That's basically the curve you want to do. Let's see. +1 multi for every visible rune that does not have an amulet. ×3 multi for spell line 3. 225 damage to... Oh, man, where's we at? ×3 multi. 15. Okay, you know what? Oh, this gives +10 multi on its own, though. That is so good. I can't get rid of anything, man. We've such good... Like, counting as 1 match more is necessary. This gives so much multi. I think we just stick to the multi that we have. I guess let's reroll and see if we get something better. Nope. Alright, next level. Cultist, conjure scroll at the start of the fight. I would like a scroll right now, actually. I don't want the wild runes being disabled. So yeah, let's go ahead with a wild conjure. What scroll do we get? Scroll of good fortune. 33% chance to add a random gem to a random trinket without one. Failed. Well, we have rolled that 3 times and failed each time. That's crazy. Really like this. 780 health. 780,000 health is kind of scary. We'll save these 3 as well, actually. Because we just need a yellow or a green here, and we're golden. This could do so much damage if I get it right. Wait. I think I already have this right. Let's just do this instead. Do this as well. Cast. Oh, if this would have been a green or a... Oh, man, that's so annoying. A green or a yellow, it could do so much damage. That does a lot, though. Still does a lot. 187,000 is pretty great. Love these, and we go ahead and just cast that. Give me green or yellow. No! Come on. It's still pretty damn good. He's already at half health, and we haven't even casted 3 times. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Love that as well. I'm getting potentially blindsided by, like, the amount of things I'm rolling that's identical, but it's whatever. I'm just playing the game of greens and yellows here. Just trying to maximize. Oh, yep. See, this is why I play the games of greens and yellows. Look at how much damage this V is going to deal. Check this out. Boom. Beautiful. Just one more good roll and we're set. It's almost impossible to not get a good roll, but obviously the enemies get stronger and stronger, so it's kind of what offsets that. This is probably one of the weakest roll I've had. And it still guarantees us a kill next round, so that's perfect. Ah! Well, that's a bad roll. Well, it doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter because we win regardless. We overkilled by 133,000. 168,000 there. It's crazy. White runes are still really powerful. I do need to remember that. Times 1 multi on spell lines increased by 0.5 multi for every psionic amulet that activates in the spell line. Too complicated. Plus for 3 times multi for spell lines that activate a divine amulet. Currently have 0 divine amulets. Process 100 damage. Decreases by 20 damage after casting. And it has an emerald, which is another 100 damage. But it decreases by 20 after each cast. That's not worth it. So let's restock once, see if we find something better. Add the damage of runes from the bottom or the runes above them. Times 2 multi if a match of the same length has already been triggered this cast. Plus 25 multi for match 5. Plus 1 coin for every... No, none of those are important to us anymore. Oh man, I don't know any of these characters. Do we want Rune Smash? I think we want Rune Smasher, right? Both of them debuff us, so let's just go Arachnus. Disables 1 trinket for each cast. Ow. Wait, that's horrible. Doesn't that just kill us? Disabling trinkets is crazy. For each cast? So if I cast more times, I'm dead. And now my lightning... Okay, I think this is the end of this run. 1, 2, 3. Just try to do as much damage with this cast as possible. Because I think the run's over. Why did I save this blue one? That was so stupid of me. Well, I guess now it's no longer stupid, but it was stupid before. Blue, blue, blue. Oh, that is beautiful. Wow. Wow, that is beautiful. That kind of worked out. Cast. Boom, 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 boom. 1 million health this enemy has. I'm never defeating this monster, bro. And now he's gonna disable another trinket? Oh no, it changes the trinket that it disables. That's bad wording. It disables 1 trinket after each cast. So now I've lost all my multi. Well, damn, but I also wasted a bunch of meditations there. That was silly of me. Let's save all the greens and yellows. Meditate. Green. Green and yellow. Oh, man. I mean, this is more important to get. Is this more important? No, this is more important because it could triple here. Big damage, but it's still not enough. There's no way. We definitely lose this. GG's, boys. The spider's too strong. I think I still play this normally. I like how the game knows that we're about to lose this, and it makes the music too loud. This is crazy, man. I don't know how you can possibly try to defeat this. We did get way further than I've previously gotten. I've never been able to reach these elite monsters. What did we lose? We lost all magic count as +1. We're cooked, brother. There is nothing more to that. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, actually. Just go all in on the whites, maybe. Nope. It was worth it. It was worth the shot of getting an all-white shop. All light, but we didn't even get half health. There was no way we could possibly defeat that. I don't know. Oh, wait, I still have a cast? Okay, well, now I don't have my multi. And I don't have meditate anyway. Welp. I like this. I like the look of this. I don't think it's gonna make anything happen. Oh, it did a little bit. Okay. But even if this was green or yellow, it still would not have been able to kill him. Like, this would have comboed and that would have comboed. The V would have comboed and the second line would have comboed. Even at max damage, I think we would have been at 300,000 health or something. And that is the end of this run. It was a good try. I did a lot more than I expected. I reached chapter 2. I believe in the demo, you only get to the end of chapter 2 and then the game ends. So I'm pretty happy with that. That was still something. Runeborn's really cool. Definitely go ahead and Steam wishlist it on Steam if you have not done so yet. I know I have. And yeah, I appreciate you all for watching. Have